Hello, my name is Maria and I'm glad to welcome you again at my new interview video series. And today I have a very special guest. Finally, it's a woman. This is Anastasia Rimskaya. She is head of account management in Mancala Gaming. Welcome, Anastasia.
Hey Masha, thank you for inviting me.
I'm so happy to see you there, and let me please tell a few words about Mancala Gaming. Mancala is a young and promising provider of game supplier, which is based in Prague. Mancala was founded in 2019. And now it employs over 20 people. There is some interesting fact, it should be distinguished because Mancala has really artistic gameplay, in my opinion, and it also has produced over 70 slots. And there I should ask you, why you guys can't stop creating, and how has it happened that now you have such various and big portfolio?
Masha, thank you for introducing me and thank you for that question basically. So, as you mentioned, we just started recently, but however, we've entered the market already with 70 games. So how it happened? We started building our portfolio, let's say, a while ago, because right now it's, let's say, completely impossible to penetrate the market as a new provider with only like 10 or 15 games. You do not sound, let's say, serious for operators, and they're not that interested to invest their resources, moreover their IT resources, for integration in order to get only 15 games. That's why we start with the simple games that everyone likes, more classic ones, with more classic mechanics. And right now what we are doing and what's our plan with our game studio, that we are building a new game line for more demanding players, something more innovative, something more interesting to grab a younger generation and to target the audience who just started their experience in a gambling industry.
Here I would like to mention that Mancala definitely moves with the times. I'm impressed by your 0-day slot. Cyberpunk is something popular right now, and you are more sensitive and understanding to the business needs, I suppose. And who is your main ideas generator, or is it the result of team building and the good atmosphere inside your team?
So I would say there are different factors, but I would name mainly two of those. First one is our CEO. He's a really inspiring, visionary person. He always driven with some new ideas, and he leads us as a team to with a proper direction, let's say. And then, as you already guessed, it's a result of having a really great team in Mancala Gaming. We are really carefully hiring, and our applicants and people who we hired should obtain not only professional skills, but also they should suit to our company, they should suit to our team. As imagine, you're going to work, you're spending there 8 hours, you're spending like a half of your life over there. You should enjoy communicating with everyone, you should enjoy these people. That's why we are like a small family there.
Yes, I agree with you that all our working teams are kind of small or big families, and it's very important to make this kind, nice atmosphere. I'm happy for you, and I'm also impressed by the graphics of your games. Actually, I personally have a feeling that all game characters are heroes of fairy tales and comics. How many artists are in your team and how did you find them?
Masha, thank you very much. We really appreciate that you like it. Right now we have 4 artists. They are drawing the game from the very beginning, so the whole game, symbols, everything, background and characters are gonna be in the same style and gonna be done by one person. So our artists, they all came from a different background. Maybe that's why our characters are, let's say, more alive, not that like deep into game ones. And I must also confess that not all our artists had experience in gambling industry. Also, maybe that's why they are bringing us such fresh ideas to our games.
But their work is totally outstanding. I'm impressed, really. I would add every one of these artists, these beautiful artists, on LinkedIn or any socials, just to look at their works, their portfolio. It's very interesting. Okay, let's tell players about your main features of your games, taxonomies and some other data, and which Mancala slots are the most popular at the moment.
So basically right now what we have already in our portfolio, it's kind of a common practice in the market. Like free spins, multipliers, cascading mechanics, we have all that. But our new game launch, in particular the game that we're gonna be releasing soon, would bring players completely new experience, not only in perspective of features, but also in game mechanics. What about our most popular slot? I must say that Zero Day that you mentioned, it's a cyberpunk thematic game. It really bloods the market. It's our top performing game and we are really proud of this one.
This is my favorite too. Okay, please tell us about your new game release, which is coming soon, December 17, is scheduled for, if I'm not mistaken. I'm eagerly want to listen about it.
Yeah, you're completely right. It's gonna be 17th of December, basically like several days from today. The game called Cherry Bombs. Imagine that player would see a retro arcade machine with colorful fruit symbols over there. And the game has 3 levels, which means kind of the game has inside one slot game just 3 games. So first game level is 25 lines with a cascading mechanics. Then depends on how lucky player is, he gonna be moving to a second level, third level or back. Depends on his luck. Level 2 and level 3 are cluster wins games. So level 3 as well is a really hard achievable one, but it's gonna bring proper big wins.
I'm sure there will be an interesting game release from Mancala Gaming. And the last and my favorite question is about your future plans and maybe some project which you are waiting to realize in the new year.
As a young gambling company, we right now most focused on 2 things. First one is getting ourselves to a regulated market. That's why we are right now in the process of obtaining MGE license, UKGC license, which would help us to get our contact to a broader player audience. And second one, obviously, is a proper games, high quality games, interesting games, some outstanding and brand new mechanics. Also, we can't wait to visit some offline expo because iGaming industry is mostly about exhibitions. We were planning to have our debut at IGB Amsterdam this year, but however it was rescheduled as postponed. So I really hope that next year we would meet our clients, our potential clients and our partners face to face and would shake their hands and would talk with them and would just have a great time over there.
Thank you for the interview, Anastasia. You are so beautiful and I was so pleased to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Masha, thank you so much for your questions. It was a pleasure for me also to reply, to talk with you, and it was a great time. Thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Bye, bye, bye.